All right, week 13, Thanksgiving Day games is what I'm doing today. So we got the Bears versus the Lions. So I am trying to get as many subscribers as possible. So I'd love it if you could subscribe. If you got any questions, comment, drop me a note. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we've got Detroit versus Chicago, and Detroit is favored by 11 points, as we see up here. So I'm going to take Detroit on this. Detroit has just been playing really, really well this year, and quite frankly, even though they've only got one loss, they've been getting better throughout the year. I think that that's really good. I'll also point out that Chicago has also been getting better throughout the year. I think this last game, especially against Minnesota, even though they lost, Chicago definitely looked better. Caleb Williams definitely looked better. But that notwithstanding, and again, I'm always reluctant to take an 11-point spread, but the Detroit offense has been firing. Their defense has been firing. And quite honestly, they just have an energy that I think is just really showing that they are playing at a high level. They're coming out and saying, we don't care who you are, we are going to blow you out of the water. And so when I look at it, the model has an 86% chance of winning. That correlates to about a 14-point spread. When we come over here to the right, is the simulation is saying 33-14. It wouldn't surprise me if Caleb Williams and the Bears are starting to find their rhythm a little bit. They might be close to that 21 points. The thing I point out is that these types of games, I think the players really get amped up for these games like this. And so I could see both teams coming out, realize it's a Thursday game. Whenever you hear the players talk, Thanksgiving Day games is the one game, Thursday game, that they all really like. The model has been underestimating both of these teams, but with that, I don't think that really changes a whole lot with it. If you come up here and look at the Bayesian, it says, it actually extends the Detroit, the Lions winning. The other thing I'll point out is when I come over here, Detroit is good every single aspect of the game: offense, defense, passing, running. It doesn't matter. And with that, it just looks like it's going to be a real haul for the Bears. And again, I think the Bears are a real building team. But then when you come over there and you look, they're in the bottom 10 for all of those. They might be finding some of their, growing a little bit, but I don't think that they've grown so much that I think that they're going to win. We'll see if they can overcome that point spread. But right now, the simulation is saying that this should be a blowout. I'm still going to watch it though. So when we go ahead and look at the stats, so the big thing, and you hear me say this over and over again, is anytime a team can establish a solid running game and then maintain a solid passing game, which Detroit has over here. And then furthermore, just come over here and look at this explosiveness of Detroit compared to that of Chicago. And then when you come over here for Chicago, they're just having a hard time protecting their quarterback. And that is never a good sign. It's never a good recipe for success. So just given the way the historical data, Detroit should absolutely be winning this. But I would point out, I think it's always worth watching these when you see some of these young rookies like Caleb Williams to see, hey, how are they progressing? How are they doing? Does it look like he's going to be trending upward as they come out through the end of the season? And what's that going to look like for next year? So quite frankly, I think given as how NFL teams used to take their rookie quarterbacks and grow them for a couple of years more on the bench before they brought them out, nowadays they're thrown right into the fire, and we're watching that growth real time. And I definitely think that we're seeing some growth on that side. And likewise, look at Jared Goff. He got thrown in the fire. He struggled with the Rams, and he's really come to his own with Detroit. And so it's we have to watch these things and not write these young quarterbacks off right away. So anyhow, it should be a fun watch either way. And if you got any questions, comments, let me know. And again, looking for subscribers, so please subscribe. Thank you.